All right, y'all. Let's roll. Boots on the floorboards, coffee in my hand, pixels on a dashboard, but it still feels like the land. Every hill and river on this little screen reminds me of a builder of every real thing. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, FedEx rolling out just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder. Chat starting to gather, friend by friend comes in. We laugh about the rollovers, we talk about our wins. But even in the wreckage, you're steady through it all. You pick us up from ditches every time we fall. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, FedEx rolling out just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder. From the back roads to the broadband, you're the same God holding my hand. If we're streaming or we're silent, you're still King, Lord, you still reign. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, FedEx rolling out just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner, Region Reversal. We are in Scandinavia. By we, so far I mean me. I'm not sure who may be joining tonight. Could be Steve, could be Ian, could be both, could be none, could be Sergey. Who knows? But we have some exploring to do. Because as you can see, just got here. Map is not opened at all. We finished up last time by policing up all the trucks and trailers in North Carolina. So we are now ready to start making a dent in some of the scenery around here. So by that, we're going to start out by hitting a couple of watchtowers. Which the first watchtower is up there. If I can remember how to get to it. If I can't remember how to get to it, well, we'll have fun getting there, won't we? Eagle, hello there. Hello with a W. Would that be hello? Or like Lenny and Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley would say, "Hello, Goyles." I actually believe that was Squiggy's line. I think I'm dating myself by mentioning that show and its characters, but you know, whatever. Ah, look at that. Maybe. Alright, well, we got a few things popped up. I mean, a lot of stuff has popped up. When you figure you go from nothing to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, still 6. That's 7. And 8. We went from nothing to 8. So that made a little bit of a dent. Troll Tamer, I do believe, gets us the Burlak. But before we can do that, we need to get the bridge opened. Other watchtowers, that's on the other side. That's the bottom of the map there. Again, that was the one on the other side. Alright. No watchtowers over there. Is it really just 2 watchtowers over here? Wow. Okay, well, that said, let's get down and go activate a few tasks here. We will come down, hit this, and then we'll come in here and hit this. Then we'll come up here and hit this. We do have an upgrade out here that we can get, so we will come up. Come across the water here and go get the upgrade. Come back. Along through this way. Just shoring up losses. Western blockage. And then I got to figure a way around to get to the rest of it. So, and that may be recover back and then go get them. Or climb up over the mountain somehow. Time of day. I want to start this out in the morning. Why did I think there was more than just 2 watchtowers over here? It just seems like there should be. Ah, Hippo Center. Good evening. Everybody welcome Hippo Center in. He is a friend from MJ's streams. We all love new friends. Soon to become family. You bought the truck DLC, but you didn't test it yet? Well, out of the two, the only one that I have had out on the road so far is the Zestos. And it did really well as far as I'm concerned with the crawler suspension on it. Now, some guys don't like it with the crawler suspension. They feel that it's too tippy, but I also ran it without the crane, because the crane will raise your center of gravity and make you a little bit tippier. So, knowing that crawler suspensions tend to be a bit softer, I purposely did not put that crane on there. You saw 4 trucks? I don't know what other trucks you would see. There was the Actros and the Zestos. I believe this thing just goes up the road a little ways. Oh, I know where this goes. This goes to the farm. So we shall latch on to it and tow it along behind us here. Ow! Stop picking on my earth roamer. Oh wait, did I actually activate the task? Yes I did. Okay. Let's go in here, deliver to the farm, and repair the scout. Okay. Ditch this scout right here while we go over and get this upgrade. Upgrades are always important to get. I'm not even actually touching it, I'm just hovering over it. Race suspension 4. The Neo Falcon 2000. Just fired up the game, Ian? Alright, we'll see you in a minute. Stacks. Welcome in, Stacks and viewers. Looks like we're being rated already, guys. Thank you, Stacks. Appreciate you. These are always good raids. We've got Admin, Diox, Barcode. Welcome in, welcome. I'm sure I probably slaughtered your names. Pilot plays. What's up? We're out here just starting out on Scandinavia. We're doing our exploring and tagging up of the tasks. How about if I just call you Topi? Deox, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. So, well, yes, we're going to leave him here for now, I guess. Because my route for activating these tasks leads me away from where he goes. Because he actually goes, if you follow this road up, it'll curve around, goes over a bridge up here somewhere, and this is where the farm's at. That's where it drops off at. And we are not headed that way quite yet. I thought about pulling the Actros out and using it as a scout for scouting all of this. But I do like to do my scouting in scouts. There he is. Hello, Ian.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Count Dracula.
How are we, sir?
I am doing very well. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too
You know it's going to be a good stream when you get rated right off the bat.
bad. Oh, yes.
I am just cruising around activating tasks right now and exploring the map.
Okay. I've got vehicle wise.
And Sam is, of course, asking to go out again already. So I will get this last one on this side activated and then let him out. Okay, so there's that one. Alright guys, I will be right back after I let Sam out. Okay, I'm back. So I really threw Sam for a little bit of a loop earlier. When I got home, I had to pick up a bunch of the sticks that fell from the trees out in the yard. And so I let him out. And then I just walked out the door right behind him. And he just stopped and looked like, wait a minute, you're coming outside? And it didn't matter. 5 minutes later, he still wanted right back in. Alright, came out there now. We've got Unfortunate Twist, has to get activated. I am. If you hang a right coming out of there, you'll come face to face
Yeah,
with
that's
me.
what. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Ah, dug out the old con marshal.
Well, it's me multiplayer save, so I don't have a lot available at the minute.
You got everything on other maps, do you?
Right, this is the save I started for multiplayer.
Oh,
after.
this is your new save, yeah.
Yeah. Got loads of money, but
No
what
vehicles. Alright, let's go up here and activate this one. Sets that. Where does this trailer go? Is it heading anywhere that we are facing? This was unfortunate twist. Not currently. So I can hang out there for right now. It kind of goes back there on the other side of the big river. And that little marshal's a pretty capable little scout, though. So.
yeah, it's not bad. This one's only basic, but we'll get there.
What level are you at on your?
My level's quite high. I just haven't done a lot of maps to get anything for them.
Oh, to get all the upgrades and stuff.
Yeah. I took this one on, this save, when I was trying to sort out all the issues I was having with MJ. And the game kept crashing, and then we worked out why it was crashing, because I was running the old a PS4 game on the PS5.
Shoring up losses, I already tagged, didn't I? Yes. So we don't need to go down there to that one. That's an unfortunate twist. We need to head back the other way to get the eastern blockage activated. I guess I don't have to feel guilty about using the radar on here because there's only 2 watchtowers, right?
Right, yes. Well, I'll say a long time since I've been on this map. I was on it yesterday with David, but we just finished it off yesterday for him.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think David actually completed a lot of stuff. Well, see, that looks like
Well,
a
he
watchtower up there, but it doesn't show as a watchtower on the map.
Yeah, he lost a lot of his save, didn't he, a while ago? Had to sort of restart.
I have beat the stuffing out of my suspension. Driving over top of some of these rocks and stuff. Okay. I guess we can head down and head towards the gateway and get that found and activated. Or not activated, depending on if there's a contract for it or not. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played through here.
You know, I can't either.
Because
Say I came in and just helped David finish it all off.
some of these you go right through the gateways. Others you gotta fix a bunch of stuff first. Hey, be nice. That was uncalled for. Alright, well this gateway is wide open. So we know that. So let's head down by this warehouse down here to our right. And I'll probably set the radar off when we get over there. Wow! Don't worry, lean on me. I'll keep you from falling over. Lean on me.
When you're not basic gearbox, so you get a good run and then it changes gear on you.
Yeah. And then you go sliding somewhere. Or come to a screeching halt.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't need them skids for anything. I just ran them over. Okay. Radar. The area has been scanned. There we go. See, we can activate Troll Tamer from here, so. Steve! Oh yeah, absolutely, Steve. No hurries.
Hi, Steve.
Ooh, this is a thick pile here. There it is. Well, we may as well just continue heading across here. We'll get to see how the new trucks handle Scandinavia.
Well, pretty well, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, I don't have any worries at all about the Zestos. I haven't tried that. What is it, the Actros? Actros?
Yeah.
I have not tried that one yet.
Yeah, it'll handle it. I haven't used it a lot. I've used the Zetros more, but like I say, the first time I used them was on this map and didn't have no trouble at all.
That thing just seems to just storm across the map. I have not seen Telemenace's video on him or anything to know what loadout he had on there. I imagine if he found it super tippy or something, he must have had the crane on it. Because I was running without the crane and it did just fine.
Yeah, well, I ran it with the crane yesterday and I did. Yeah, it looks like it wobbles, but it doesn't. I didn't have no trouble at all. I drove MJ's today when he thought I stole it because it disappeared. But
I did not see that part. Where are we at?
yeah,
Okay.
we had a bit of desync, so I couldn't see his Actros. So Gareth got out the Zetros and then moved MJ's Actros. So I, without telling anyone, snuck into the Zetros and moved it back towards the garage. But it sort of went out of sync for a minute or two and nobody knew where it had gone apart from me.
Yeah, when I first loaded up tonight, of course, you know, it still put me in the Pine Line garage, and it still says I have one truck there, but of course that truck is in space.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't even show up on the list. It shows that there's a truck in Pine Line Bay, but it doesn't show up in a list, so you can't get into it. And here's the other gateway, and a really big gigantic trailer that nobody wants to drive. But now these trailers are like nothing to pull behind you.
Oh no, you first see them, then you restart the game and think, ooh, I would. And now they're just like, okay, yeah, it's a trailer.
Yep. Yeah, that first one in Black River. Then, of course, the second one you get in Drummond Island and have to pull it down the mountain. Going, really?
Yeah.
Now it's like Bring it on. Man, I kept driving around that thing before. This should bring us up towards the other watchtower too, is up this way. Put a marker on it.
Yeah, well, MJ's got a reminder of me in Zerdania because my trailer's still up in the sky loaded with cement.
Well, I mean, at least he's got a load of cement.
Yeah, it's quite funny today because we needed cement and it was showing it. Something that was available.
That's funny.
Like, yep, we know it's there, but we can't get to it.
This spot I might want to go around because those are some pretty big chunks missing out of that road. Plenty of wooden planks to collect along here. Burlap's tucked back up in there, I do believe. Okay, well there's the tower. I do believe this is the road that we take to go get to it. Right along next to the step deck. Just drive right through the stuff that we were getting stuck in before. Tough spot. I somehow managed to get lost in the swamp in the middle of the night. Country there was so rough I had to leave my trailer. Please help me pull it out. Sure. And then we got cargo that goes with it.
Alright, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, so do I. It was a nightmare for me. First time around. This time around it'll probably be a piece of cake.
Yeah. You got to wait for them through.
There's Sam asking to come in. stayed out longer this time by himself than he did when I was out there with him. Dad, it's been 5 minutes. I'm ready to come in. What are you still sitting there for? Well, that route's way faster to get up there than driving all the way around the road. I was looking at a potential route straight up through the trees, but they looked a little thick and unbreakable. Alright, I will go let Sam back in. Okay, I'm back. Alright, what's the map look like? Scout fuel carrier. Oh look, an empty log trailer.
Yeah.
Now what's great is they make it sound like the guy lost a load of logs or something. But there's no logs here that you can pick up.
No, he just left his trailer because he had enough.
Yep. I ain't driving up that road again. That was one of those, oh, I can't remember who wrote the song. It was kind of a, take this job and shove it.
Yeah.
And I ain't working here no
Here
more.
no more.
My woman done left and took all the reasons I was working for. Hey look, paved road.
Roads? We don't need roads.
I like the effect of the little glistening spots in the icy sections on the road here. So, you know, this is where we got to take that Scout 800 to. But we have us a trailer back here. And I think this is another task for this trailer, isn't it? No. Go over here and just gank some fuel. I seen the sign that said free fuel, take all you need.
Yep. Just got a snake charmer out, siphoned a bit off.
Yep. Getting just about time to bring it back around the morning, isn't it? Street lights coming on, headlights are visible.
Yeah, where's the pub?
I think that's in town. It's over by the service hub. We'll swing in and grab some breakfast. That's just the loading zone. How about a movie set pub? I found Cheers.
I ain't drinking cold tea pretending to be beer.
Heck no, I'd rather drink warm beer and pretend it's tea. There we go. I knew there was another task over here. And we'll patch up. Look at that, fully repaired. Map's cockeyed crooked here. So we got the very northwest pretty much completely uncovered. We still have bent but not broken to activate down in the southwest corner, down by the gateway. But it kind of seems like we need to head up the mountain a little ways there and set the radar off. Maybe we'll go by the ski resort and head up the hill there at the ski resort.
Bearings just that's there, isn't it?
Yep. And Sam's finally starting to eat some of his food while I'm at work. He was for a long time. He wouldn't eat anything while I was gone to work. And I know it was just because I wasn't here with him. All right, Sam, get down. I love you, buddy. Get down. Shall we?
Yeah. Right off.
I almost stopped and picked up some beverages tonight, but I stuck with my lemonade. Hey, there's bent but not broken. We don't have to drive all the way down to the southwest corner to get it.
Cool.
It's kind of nice that most of them have 2 different activation spots. Ah, poor little Scout 800. Tire tracks in the snow like somebody's been here once already. I wonder how those got there. They strangely match Earth Roamer tire patterns. It's amazing though how well you remember the layout of the roads and everything from one map to another. You know, you might not remember it until you actually get into the map, but then you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as we hit that movie set, I was like, oh yeah, I remember reading bits here.
Yeah, and the fact that that movie star trailer, wherever you park it at, it's locked up until the next phase.
Yeah.
Did I activate this when I came through here before? I can't remember. Yes, I did. Okay. Up the hill. Stoke Mountain Ski Resort.
Well, I know one thing, I took the Zetros up here yesterday and virtually made it to the top without even putting it in all-wheel drive.
Yeah, that truck is just a monster.
Then David took the Actros up here and didn't use all-wheel drive once.
Yeah, when I had the Zetros out, VTech kept telling me, oh, you're going to need all-wheel drive when you get over to the other map. I got in Valley of Fallen Rocks. Yeah, I needed it once in a blue moon. Like to turn it on through a sticky puddle and then shut it right back off again.
Saw. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I had you on in the background as I was just chilling before I fell asleep. I was knackered.
I think this spot represents about halfway up the mountain, so I'll pull up on the hillside here, and that's where I'll set the radar off. It's a good spot because there's a task up here.
Yeah, this is where you have to bring the old things to get the ski gondoliers going, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a good spot to set it off. Alright, now what do we got? Scout fuel carrier up there. Well, we may as well finish heading all the way up to the top of the hill here by the cabin zone.
Yep.
The engine's stalling, but why? That's funny. I don't think either one of us were anywhere near that scout fuel carrier. But we just got credit for it. It's so funny when Sam's chewing on one of his toys behind me. I turn around and look at him. He'll just stop. Still got it between his paws and in his mouth, but he just stops and looks at me. What? Wouldn't it be nice if it worked like it should in reality, where you could drive right in my tire tracks and not have to deal with the drag?
Well, I'm just driving, I'm not even steering at the minute. Just going up.
A buddy of mine, when the Chevy Cruze first came out, he had bought one for himself just for a better car getting back and forth to work, because he had about a 45-mile drive back and forth to work. He found out the first winter the bad thing about them. They sat so low, he had to walk down the road with his wife driving the car, shoveling the road to get the car down to the main street. I told him, so how's that Chevy snowplow working out for you? They look like they have a much better front end on them now. Yeah, I remember setting the cabins down up here with them just sliding away. I don't know why them workers need a cabin up here anyhow, man. Just stay in that caravan.
Oh, the caravan's got a leak.
There's a couple of them up here. Area has been scanned. So we got a big bald spot in the middle there, and a big bald spot down the eastern edge. And then one down in the southwest corner. So it looks like eastern edge it is, because we're closer to that. Drive straight down that road. Yep, I got about 5.5% to go on my single player.
Alright.
In Zardania. So I think I should be able to finish that off tomorrow, barring any unforeseen circumstances. You know, one little mishap can turn into an extra 3 hours. So the guy at work bought a chunk of land, mobile home on it and stuff, and was bragging to guys at work, oh yeah, I got a couple of big shade trees on either side of the mobile home so it won't get too hot in there and everything. And one guy said, make sure those trees are healthy, because if one comes down on top of the mobile home, you ain't going to be happy. Oh, they're just fine, nothing to worry about. So he had to take Wednesday off for work so he could sit at home with a chainsaw and cut the one up that fell on his mobile home. Yeah, don't listen, you know, he's like 25 years old now. Young enough that he knows it all and old enough that he doesn't have to listen to anybody. Dude, some of us have been there and done this sort of thing once or twice. If you're as smart as you pretend you are, you'll listen to what we have to say. But no, we were all young and dumb once ourselves and did the same stuff. Yeah, you're old. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't have any no winch points. There's one right there. See that? Watch. I'll do this. It's not a winch point. None of these trees over here are winchable. Well, isn't that a bunch of horse hockey? There, Kai. Hello there. Yeah, damn kids. There's a winch point. It's a mobile winch point.
Exactly. That's what I'm here for.
Wasn't there something up there? Up that slope a little bit? Maybe not. I guess not. I don't see anything showing up. There's the Denny. Alright. Figure get up here by the not yet built watchtower and set the radar off again. At least then it's at an official watchtower site. I'm gonna even pull up here and check out the view. Is that a modded truck? Oh, I don't remember seeing a 6.7 Cummins in the store. Nope, this is a Earth Roamer. Get these in season 14, I believe. We are playing the seasons backwards in this playthrough, so. Alright. Oh yeah, that's got almost all of this side cleared up now. So it's just a big black patch at the top and then the black patch down in the southwest corner. Which isn't... That's a log site over there in that area. Because that's where the accidents happen. That's where that log trailer's got to go. It's to the log station down there. So we don't got to worry about that. We'll be there soon enough. And the top part we will be covering when we play with the movie star trailer. So let's head to the gateway and jump through and maybe swing by the fuel station when we get to the bottom of the hill.
Yeah. Oops.
Somebody flipped over, it wasn't Het this time. One of the boys messed up, ended up on their side. We're gonna need to give them a tough, gonna need to give them a push, gonna need to get them a winch to get them out of this mess.
Alright, you got yourself back up right as the song ended.
Oh, we ain't done flipped.
Beans, hello there. So I never asked you, beans. Refried, green, French, string bean? I mean, what kind of beans are we? Pinto? Kidney? I'm just teasing you, man. Oh, your wiener dog? Ah. Lima. Yeah, I don't like yeah, the little wiener dog bobblehead that you can get. A lot of people name that one Deemed. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Two years ago, huh? Kind of a little honoring them with the name. I get that. I like that idea. You know what's happening here, Ian? Steve's waiting until we get all the scouting done before he pops in. Can you play? Two questions. First, how old are you? Second, do you have voice chat capabilities in Discord? Gateway's clear.
Okay.
Help a brother-in-law with and wife with settlers. Nice. Always got to help people out there, Steve. Okay, where? Well, might as well just head south down the road, right?
Yep.
Follow the pavement till we can't follow the pavement no more.
There's a big sort of loop in there on this map of the road.
Yeah. No, you have PS5. You can still get Discord on your PS5, but in order to play, you need to have some kind of voice chat. Because it's too hard to communicate otherwise. Try to communicate through the stream. I've tried it before and it just doesn't work well. Because there's too much of a delay, so by the time I tell you something, it's a little too late by the time you get the message.
So yeah, you only need some headphones with a mic for PS5, that's what I'm on.
Yeah, that's what I used to use when I first started out streaming. Yeah, if you get yourself a good set of headphones with a microphone, you'll be able to download the Discord app to your PS5 and connect your account. Alright, I do know that back here is a Scout fuel carrier trailer that needs to be drug up by the road. Oh look, a task right in front of me. Go figure. See, and I know somewhere up here is a cutoff where there's a upgrade by it.
Yeah.
It's not this one though, because I know it's right down by that lake.
That's it. Yeah, I got it for David yesterday.
I only got one upgrade on the other map so far, and I haven't found any others. Can't remember how many there are in total on here.
There's only a couple in there, I think.
Yeah, because I think the only upgrades that were here were like for the Burlak and the Neo Falcon. Yeah, one watchtower. Yep, and there was only 2 watchtowers on the other map. Well, there's the third one, but you
Yeah.
got to build it.
That's right, yeah. It's one over here you got to build as well, and so I did 1 or 2. I did them for David yesterday. Service spare parts or something for one, and
Yeah.
long logs, and the other one was medium logs and 2 metal rolls.
There's the recycling center.
Yeah, isn't that upgrade at the back end of that?
Yeah, there's a lake back behind here.
That's it, yeah. Because you bring rubbish down here, didn't you? Some of them metal skid things.
Yeah. See, it's down there by that lake, but I don't know if I can get down there from up here.
Right, I know the way. I did it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, right there, kind of kitty corner off the back left corner. There's a spot.
Yeah, down here. Might be the tree.
Yeah, you're not supposed to run the tree over. I mean, I was kind of looking at this spot a little bit further to around here where it's a big wide gap
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
and then a nice gradual descent. Yes, right, either right behind this big copse or the next copse of trees. There it is. Ah.
Got it? Oh yeah, there she is.
Dude drove his Volvo station wagon down here. Kind of looks like a Volvo. Alright, show truck list for the Burlak. Ooh, fuel carrier trailer up here?
Right, if it was a Volvo, at least he was safe. He was the first company to make seatbelts.
Yeah.
Instead of patenting it, they gave the patent to everyone.
Yep. Because they figured if it's a matter of safety, we may as well make it for everybody.
Yep.
A buddy of mine had a 1961 Chevy Bel Air. Of course, the thing came with no seat belts, stock from the factory. Got pulled over by a cop like 2 years after they passed the seatbelt law. We were driving down the road. Cop pulls us over for not wearing seatbelts. Looked at the cop and said, "You understand this car was manufactured without seatbelts, correct?" He says, "Well, yeah, but you have to go get some installed." I says, "Do you understand there is a law that says it's illegal to alter the original manufacturer's condition of a vehicle?" Well, yeah, but you got to have seatbelts." I said, "So you're telling me to break the law so you can enforce another law?" Well, no, I'm not telling you that. Yes, you are. I says, "You need to go figure it out and let us know. You've got our information." He didn't like me. I was too much of a smart aleck that knew the law.
Yeah, when seatbelts first come out, me and my dad got stopped in his truck in France. The copper said, "You're not wearing seatbelts." There ain't none in here.
Oh, they are. That's a task back there. Doo-doo-doo.
So when we got told, "Your truck is old, you should retire it." Why?
Still works.
Yeah, we had a brand new engine in it. It was still earning us money.
Hey, look, we discovered it twice. I discovered it and then accepted it, and then you discovered it.
Right.
Okay. Was there was that a task or contract for fixing the bridge up here?
Oh, I can't remember, mate.
Well, we may as well drive up to the broken bridge and find out then. At least we're in vehicles that are small enough to do a UE if we need to. I'm going to go with the task because there's a yellow box.
Yeah.
Safety third. Question is, under the bridge to go across, or do we want to take the route to the left? Can't remember if the going under the bridge goes across the river or not. I think it does, but I know that route to our left does for sure.
I don't know. Do you want to split up and one go one way, one go the other, or?
Sure. I'll go left, you
Which
go
way do
right.
you want? Okey-dokey.
I'll even bring it around the morning. It doesn't necessarily make it any brighter right now, but get off the tree. Not sure how those campers got out there. Must have took their kayak. It's amazing how fun it can be, even scouting a map that you've already completely played and beaten before.
Another movie set here.
Alright. Well, my route definitely does not go across. Mine goes all the way around the back side of the lake.
Oh, right.
So you definitely had the route to go across. I see the construct a watchtower. Well, I may as well. We can see where that goes, so I may as well take this other side road here. You know, I've seen MJ on Discord late at night once in a while. Well, late at night for him. I figure one of these days he's going to be goofing around late at night like that and have nothing better to do and be able to actually pop into a stream.
Yeah, if Mrs. Haggis lets him.
Yes. See, I have that ability that I can jump in with whoever I want, whenever I want, because I'm single.
Yep, same as. Mind you, well, when the kids are sitting here like tonight, they were both knackered, so I said, no, 10 o'clock's late enough for you two.
Yeah. Yep, my daughter, when she was little and stuff, during the summer, I tell her, you stay up as late as you want, but if we got something to do, and you give me trouble about getting up, all that privilege is over.
And that's what I do with my daughter. I like to sleep a little bit, but if you've got the debts or something the next day, you've got to get your ass out of bed.
Yeah. She never gave me a problem about it. Only once did she ever test me on. I used to always get her some little, especially when she was real little, I'd get her a little toy every time we went to the store. But I also told her, says, you ever throw a fit, says, you won't get the toy. And she tested me right there in the checkout line. The gal had already rang it up and everything. And I said, nope. I said, that goes back. Take it off. The cashier's like, really? I said, I told her. If she has a hissy fit about anything in the store, she doesn't get her toys. Gal's like, okay. She only ever really tested me a couple of times about stuff, and each time when she found out I was sticking to my word. So that must be a drop off or something if it just disappeared when I pulled into it. Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Get it bounced too hard.
Ooh. Yeah, me too. I just got a 15 and 6 combo meal.
Literally just out of range.
Isn't that the way of it?
Yeah.
Somebody flipped over. It wasn't Het this time.
You're almost to the
One of the
watchtower
boys
too.
messed up, ended
there.
up on their side.
It's up on that mountain next
Gonna
to you.
need to give them a tough.
Yeah.
Gonna need to give them a push. Gonna need to get them a winch to get them out of this mess.
I think the route that I'm on will take me up through, there's a warehouse or something up here at the top of the map that then gets me over onto that side, and then I could
Yeah.
swing
Yeah,
back
'cause
down
if you-
there.
When you come out of the tunnel, come down there's the road goes across the river there, and it will sort of loop round and right, I'm gonna have a quick toilet break.
Hey, look, I found a semi-trailer flipped over in the water. We'll get that guy back on its wheels. New trailer discovered. Let's... Well, that is not the trailer. Is it not going to give me a winch point on the trailer? There we go. Nope, that is the tree behind the trailer. Why will you not give me a winch point on the trailer? How close do I have to be to get a winch point on the trailer? There we go. See, that's all you had to do. Pull it back up on its feet.
Oh, is that big trailer in there?
Yeah, just a regular 5-slot flatbed.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got some cargo over here with it. And I think there's more washed away down the river. Well, it can be back on its belly. At least we'll get it out of the water anyhow. Out of the water, off to the side. And Sam needs to go out again. There's the railroad tracks. So I will park right on top of the concrete crossing so I've got solid ground underneath of me, because nothing's ever gone wrong parking on a railroad crossing. And I will be right back after I let him out. Okay. Now, how close am I to Ian? Not too bad. Not bad at all. So Sam tried to pull a fast one. Knowing he's not allowed to take his toys outside. You know, he always carries one to the door. And throws it down when we get there. This time, he tried sneaking out the door with his ball in his mouth, and I reached up and snatched it out of his mouth while he wasn't even paying attention. He turns around and looks at me like, what? I wasn't doing nothing.
That's one of my toy, Daddy.
I'm going to do some shopping and see if I can find some good outdoor toys for him. Ones that I don't mind sitting outside. Alright, let's
Well, I'm pretty proud of my daughter earlier on. She had cadets straight after school. And she had her first set of tests to become a cadet rather than a recruit.
nice.
And she passed her drill, first aid, and assault and rifle safety training. So
Nice.
she's well happy. Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah, yes, she was panicking a bit yesterday. She was like, oh, she didn't tell me she had tests. And she's like, oh, I'm not feeling very well. Do I have to get cadets? I said, yes, you signed up. You've got to do it. No matter if you feel a bit dodgy. This is important.
Yeah.
It shows commitment. Said it makes you a better person. I mean, she got up this morning, got her uniform on. She wears her cadet uniform to school on a Friday. Off she went. She come home very happy, but very tired. Bless her. She had her dinner and fell asleep on the sofa.
I bet.
Yeah, so I let her sleep, like snooze for about an hour, and then I was like, right, come on. Go upstairs, get yourself sorted.
There you go. Give a tug on that.
Oh, lovely. Cheers, buddy.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
take long to get
Absolutely.
over it.
No.
Oh yeah, that's that watchtower that.
Oh, I think that watchtower has to get gone from the road behind the movie set.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Could be
I'll
the
head
road
after that. You can continue on up. I'll head after the watchtower.
Okie dokie. Yeah, there's some camp down there, and I took water down there yesterday.
Well, she doesn't really know who I am, but you tell her old Het's proud of her.
Yeah, I do tell her a lot. I was chatting to MJ the other day about it. You know, I can't believe it's 10 years since I've been bringing them up on my own.
Wow.
Oh, there's a school scout fuel trailer here.
I imagine that the Con Marshal could probably use it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm still at 47 out of 69 gallons, and I haven't even touched the service kit.
Yeah, this thing ain't too bad now. I don't know if the consumption was nerfed or it's because I haven't even got the top engine in it, but it's doing quite well.
Yeah, they've done a lot of work lately on some of the Scouts. I guess they were saying the F-750 can now actually pull Scout trailers.
Yeah.
But can it still pull the big trailers too?
I haven't checked it. I think you get a choice of
Which hitch to put on?
yeah, I expect so.
Well, I mean, and I can live with that. Heck, you just buy two 750s and set one up for a small hitch, one for a big hitch. Yeah, 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 it can. Nice.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. I actually quite like the fact that they've nerfed some of the earlier Scouts to make them more usable, because
Yeah.
you know, people coming into the game, it was a slog at the start, wasn't it? I mean, we all did it, but if it's going to attract more players by making it slightly better
Right.
when you start off, then I'm all for that.
Really, once I found the Scout 800, I parked the CK because the Scout 800 at least, even if you parked it and you could see it sink into the mud, when you gave it, you got on the gas, it took off. It pulled itself back up out of there. Where the CK would just get stuck. I mean, you couldn't really put a roof rack on the thing, but you had your choice: raised suspension or a roof rack. There's never both.
Yeah.
So they got timer switches. Instead of just having an on-off switch on our hot tanks that run all day, they put timers on them so it runs for an hour and then shuts off. So you got to babysit the timer and keep turning it back up. Well, the timers that were on there went bad, and they decided that they would send us new timers for them. But they're different timers, which means I got to drill new holes in the cabinet and everything to put them on. I'm like, just send us the same stuff. The wiring different and everything.
Yeah.
Just send us the same flipping timer. Ooh, that's too easy. Good thing I know how to read a ladder diagram and actually wire stuff up. The worst part is going to be I actually have to trace through what wires that are connected to the old timers, where they go and come from, so I can get them in the right spot.
Oh, there's the Neo Falcon.
Alright. I can't remember if that one was like the Burlak where we had to do a task for it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, gone are the days where they just give you the new trucks. You actually have to work for them now.
back to the train station.
Oh, yeah. I mean, train station's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain we'll have at least most of the tasks on these two maps activated. Activated every one we drove by, and on the first one, after I got the watchtower, I purposely set a route to drive to each of the tasks that I could see. I gotta try that from a different angle, because that one launched and nope, doesn't matter. Brings you right through the watchtower each time. So, what do we find? All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tasks that are showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one that is not activated. And that would be element of water, right? No, that's activated. Wasteland movie sets activated. Southern Bridge, rare vehicle, Lake Paradise traffic accident. Eastern landfall site has got to get activated. Oh, I think that was on the road going to the gateway, wasn't it? Eastern landfall?
Was it?
I think so, because there's not really anything below us left over. There's the dark spot there up towards the gateway, and then across the northern end of the map. I mean, knowing how they like to mislabel things, there's a possibility that it's not on the eastern side of the map at all.
Oh no, I did one of the watchtowers on here and it said go to the eastern, but it was actually in the west.
Yeah.
It was called western or something, completely opposite of what the task said.
Yeah, it's on the east side. It's right down underneath of me. I just got to drive down from the watchtower and get to it. Duh! Keep scrolling the map a little bit further east from where you're at. Yeah, these really were some fairly small maps for Scandinavia. I guess most of the difficulty here wasn't in the size of the map, it was in the snow.
Yeah.
This was the map I was doing when I first got the Apache and the Razvani Hercules. Oh, which the Apache can now carry a trailer.
Yep.
That will make that much more useful. Well, when I get up here to this task and get it activated, I will go let His Highness back in. Super snow. I don't know if it's super snow or just snow with mud underneath of it. Same result, a slow crawl. Give her the old wheel wiggle. All right, I will be right back. Okay. Had to refill his food bowl while I was at it.
Right. Here we go.
Ah, rare vehicle. Isn't she a beauty? She used to be my faithful companion, but I've already bought a new car. Here's hoping she will serve you well, as she served me once. 210 XP, 1800 cash, and the Neo Falcon 2000. She's still kind of knackered. She's very knackered because the repair station needs to be repaired. Okay, back to my Earth Roamer. Brian Connor, hello there. Oh. Oh. Close. Close. The old training of turn into the skid worked. Of course, now I might be stuck. Not flipped over, just stuck. We'll see. See if I can get up on this little island here. There we go. Aha! I almost had to play my own song. Still trying to get off Island Lake. Yeah, once you get past the first 3 maps, it's not so bad. First 3 maps are a little more difficult because you're still building up your trucks and making them usable. Alright, now here's my question. I could go that way back to the main road. Or take the long way around. I think we're going to take this way around. Why? Why not? Trying to do metal beams?
But gateway.
Which I think I used that gateway more than I did the one we came in through. Just due to not having to drive through all the swamp in order to get back and forth. Because you come through there, you're pretty much on pavement the whole way. The ones for the broken tower. Now that place can be a nightmare to get in and out of. Alright. My advice on a good truck for Alaska? Well, do you have money to buy a truck? If you have roughly $84,000, I would recommend buying the 64131. It's not the fastest truck, but it will do everything you need to do in Alaska. Yeah, that truck won't let you down. Have 80 thou. Okay, you may need to have a little bit more, but by the time you get done with Michigan, you'll have it. Okay, let's not that button. What do we need? Service kit to Neo. Look at that. Neo Falcon is no longer knackered. It looks knackered, but it's not. Oh well, that wasn't where that was supposed to go. That was supposed to go to him. There we go. So 64131. It's an Azov.
Oh yeah, that'll do everything you ever need.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure how I discovered that truck's existence, but I was certainly glad I did. What time of day is it? 6 a.m. It's amazing. This Neo Falcon's got a pretty beefy horn on it for a scout. Don't have much to complete on Snowrunner. What am I going to play next? Well, my goal is, once I finish my solo mode of Season 17, should be in time for next Tuesday, the next DLC of Roadcraft drops. So we'll be back to doing Roadcraft. We'll still be working on the season reversal stuff, but on the solo nights, it will be Roadcraft. Which won't be solo. Sam gets laying underneath the desk here. decides he has to lean up into my feet and try to push my feet out of the way. I'm like, dude, my feet were here first. He's getting big enough now, though, where he's got the oomph to do it. He ain't no tiny little puffball no more. In fact, one of the co-workers has 2 of his pups that are, you know, just not even 4 months old yet. And they're, what do you say, 27 and 26 pounds. Ah, I see you're making your way back.
Yep.
You gonna take that one that goes up over top of the mountain there? When you get back to the main road?
Yeah.
Alright, I got one coming out of the factory here that I think loops back around towards the other gateway. I'm gonna jump on that and follow that around. I'm driving my beat up little Neo Falcon. Needs to go back to the body shop. Oh, look, it gives you a choice. I don't remember that choice. Okay, that's where you should be coming out at, I think. No. That circles down around to the log station. Okay. Really? That's not the way you do that. Aha. Another task.
And competition.
Thor's Thunder. See, that was the one that some people were having troubles with, said it was bugged, and it works just fine for me. But at the same time, I wonder if some of them bugs are like different for whether it was console or PC and stuff, or depending on which console you were on. Yes, I'm on PC now. Started out on console. Oof. Well, that slowed me down to a crawl. What's my thought on the new Mud Runner coming out? I have not seen much on it. I heard they were working on it, and that is about the extent of my knowledge of it.
Oh, is that the one for the original creator, Pavel something or other's making?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Telly Menace has done a bit on it, hasn't he? Spoken about it.
Other sick cat is finally eating. Oh, good. How you doing there, General Lee?
Yeah, hi General Lee.
Well, this route that I'm taking is definitely not the route for the Neo Falcon when you first get it. There's too much deep snow. Hydrate, guys. Drink 'em if you got 'em. You ain't got 'em. Go get 'em. Yeah, you were saying that. Didn't you say these were the cats you got from your dad? Haven't been in the best state of mind. Yeah, they're his, Benny and Frank. Benny and Frank, those are some interesting cat names. Hey, you're coming up behind me, huh? Wow, it doesn't seem like I haven't made it very far. Holy cow. When you look at where I started out at to where I am now, I could have just driven from the factory across the railroad tracks to get here. Well, there's the other half of Thor's Thunder. Alright, no snorkel. Think I can make it across here? We'll find out. I may need a tug. Nope, so far. A little deep water warning flashing at me, but no engine damage. Oh, there's the Voron. I believe that's a Voron, isn't it? And this one was a truck that we just got.
Whoa!
If I remember right, we just get the truck because the task is the cargo.
Is that going mad for you, or was it just on my screen?
Wasn't doing anything for me till you drove by it and it pushed the trailer over. Yeah, see, we just get the Voron.
In the air.
Not that I can, I mean, it's completely knackered. Gearbox is just wasted.
Oh. Gonna move that trailer over.
But for a destroyed gearbox, I mean. We'll go ahead and shut her down because it's only got 8 gallons of fuel. Destroyed gearbox, destroyed suspension, fuel tank, engine. Hey, the tires are good for highway tires. Benny was named after a friend of Dad's. Frank got his name from you because he was a black cat with a white patch in the front of his chest, just like the Punisher. Ha ha! Nice. I had a black cat when I was younger. I named her Romer because I found her roaming around the neighborhood. I was real mad at my stepdad for a while because I had her for like 2 years. Then my stepdad decided he wanted to get a new kitten, and they made me get rid of Romer so they could have the kitten. I was like, well, that's freaking bogus. So I didn't like the kitten. It wasn't the kitten's fault, though. He tried.
The kitten would be better off if a bloody older cat had guide it.
Yeah. And Romer was cool. When she caught a mouse, she didn't just catch the mouse and do it in. She had to play with it. She would take these things, toss them up in the air, bat them, run across the room, and catch them on the other side of the road. She never failed to catch one that she batted across the room either. Keep getting some deep red on the dangerous water level thing, but it has not yet given me any engine damage. Oh, there it is. There's the first engine damage. 3 points. A little bit of a nudge.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the best route for a stock bare bones Neo Falcon. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Some of the best things you wish you could record started out with the pets starting out just as a pet, they become family. That is so true.
Oh yeah.
You know, I gotta say, in the past, most of my pets were just that, just pets. When they were gone, and it didn't faze me any. But my last dog, Nellie, who I only had for 4 short months before she got hit, that little dog stole my heart in that short period of time. And I love that dog to death. And now I have Sam, who I also love. The good Lord has used these puppy dogs, the most recent ones, to make me a better person. Sam's always smiling. Alright, gateway is clear. Alright, well, we may as well make the trek back to the garage, and then I will park this guy and we will end the stream at that point. I made it all the way around that far on 11 gallons of fuel. I think 13 ought to get me back to the garage.
Yeah, I put 60 in that region. So yeah, the garage is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Station.
Just got to go through the swamp, but that's not bad.
Yeah, so just follow the road.
Well, there's that whole messed up road portion up there.
Oh. What block we got to clear up there, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember now, yeah.
So I would say Sunday when we come in, that will be our order of businesses. Opening the roads.
Yeah.
There you go, that guy. That's the one.
But it ain't doing bad for bog standard.
Yeah. I think maybe that was the mistake we all made when we first got it. Was the first thing we did was teleport it back to the garage and beef it up and
Ruin it.
yeah. As cool as the rooster tails are, they don't do much good for getting through the swamp. Yeah, bumper cars. Sometimes you gotta play bumper cars to get through things. Except we don't have the cool little bar sticking up out of our roofs running off the electrical ceiling grid. Somehow you just go, yeah, that probably wasn't the safest carnival ride to put our kids in. Something that relies on an electrical connection between the ceiling and the floor. All of that good as new. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and end the stream right here. We will be back for some more of this and start actually working on the map on Sunday. Tomorrow will be my solo playthrough where hopefully my intent is to complete Zerdania and have that all finished off so that we will be able to start Roadcraft on Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. Ian, you want to say your goodbyes?
Yep, cheers everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it is. And thank you.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride the clutch plays down to every small fail. You were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.